Hey guys, how's it going? I'm not sure why the quality of these videos is always so bad. I think it's because my laptop, like, camera might not be that good. Um, how are you guys? How was everyone's Thanksgiving, first of all? I have like a lot to cover in this video, and I want to call you guys and like kind of do like live advice or whatever. Not that I really know what I'm doing. Um, But first of all, I wanted to hear about your Thanksgivings, um, and just wish you happy Thanksgiving. I don't know if you guys are all still home with your families, chilling, hanging out. I'm still home at my parents' house. My parents just moved recently. And we got a little Christmas decoration going on. So is your Thanksgiving pretty good? Yeah? Okay. So here's what I wanted to just let you know right off the bat, because I'm not gonna be calling you guys for like a little bit because I have some things I wanted to cover before that. But here's the number because now I posted it earlier, but it got buried. And what I need you guys to do is my phone is literally on silent, so if you call me, I'm not gonna get it, but I need you to text me at this number I'm about to post and say a reason why I should call you and like a little bit about what's going on in your life. You don't need to give me your whole life story because we're going to discuss live, and maybe you guys will learn from each other about how to deal with some situations that are going on in your life. And if you stay throughout this whole video, there will be opportunities for free merch, shout outs. I literally have everything written down. Me singing a song directly to you privately on a video. And you're going to find out about like a lot of what's going on. There's a lot of things going on right now. Cool. Did you guys text the number? Should I post it again? Oh, I didn't text it. I didn't type it. Okay, it's right there. So that's the number. Remember, don't call, text it with a reason why I should call you and a little bit about yourself. And then, yeah, it's also free shipping, free merch, free shipping, but we'll get into that a little bit later. The first thing I wanted to say before I get into calling you guys is, I don't know if you guys have seen, but on my story on Instagram, like if you go to like my little stories that are on my profile, there's a little thing that says surprise, and it's about my new song coming out. And you guys are having the chance to be in the music video, and you have one more day to send me a video of yourself, like just holding up a sign that says I can ... and then write something that's difficult that you can do. And then you're probably going to get into my next video. You will get into my next video if you film it horizontally and just send me yourself holding up a sign. It has to be like 10 seconds, no longer than 10 seconds or 15 seconds. Doesn't matter the length. I'm just going to use like a little clip of it probably, and it's going to be really cool, and it's an empowering song, which is why I wanted to talk to you guys about like your problems, because I think that this song, when it comes out, is really going to help you. If you guys have any questions, feel free to type them in now, because once we start doing the live calls in about 2 minutes, I'm not going to be so much looking at the feed because I want to focus on what's going on. A date for the video. Yeah, so you guys have to send in your submissions by tomorrow. So send them to Be Your Own Hero Campaign at gmail.com. Right there. Send me like a 20-second video of yourself holding up a sign that says I can, and then write something you can do. And you're going to be my next video. The video release won't be, I don't have a date yet. Won't be for another month. But I did want to announce that I'm going to be on December 11th releasing a Christmas song. Hence this, another Christmas song. If you guys remember Christmas Even Though, you guys are real OGs. Yeah, I'm gonna be releasing another Christmas song, so that's exciting. Okay, so if you guys have texted me, oh, December 11th, the Christmas song is coming out, and then I don't have a set date yet for the inspirational video yet. But if you send me in a video clip of yourself holding up a sign that says "I can" to beyourownherocampaign.com by tomorrow. This is all written down, by the way, on the story thing on my Instagram story. What is it called? It's like a story that's on my Instagram page, and it says "surprise," and you'll find it right there. Amazing. Okay, so I think I'm going to start. Should I start calling you guys, or do you want to ask more questions on here? I'll leave it up to you. And then I have, like, you have to make sure you stick around because I don't want to like overwhelm you guys with announcements right away, but I have some big ones coming up at the end of this live stream. So you're going to want to like stay on here for that. Do you guys want to be called? All right. I think you guys want to be called. Okay. And it's so funny because I love when we've done this in the past because like you'll hear it dialing and you're like, oh my God, it might be me and you might be on here. And it's really, and you're also getting opportunities for like free merch and you all have the opportunity to be in my video, which I already talked about. Cool. Awesome. So first caller. Amazing. Going based on the reasonings that you give me for calling you. So speaker. This is so cool.
Hello.
Hey there.
Hi.
Hey, what's your name?
The name's Greg.
Greg, that's awesome. Where are you calling from?
Calling from Canada.
Dude, that's so cool. You're from like another country.
Yeah.
Where in Canada?
We had Thanksgiving a while back.
Oh, that's right. Are you in like French Canada or like regular Canada?
No, regular Canada, up in the West Coast.
Oh, nice. Awesome. Well, do you have anything that you wanted to talk about on live stream?
Really, it's the positivity that you give off. And we need more people like that around in the world.
Oh, that's really nice, Greg.
Yeah, like, I mean, I know I used to watch your videos quite a bit. I ended up falling short. I've been working on the patch, but it's good to, like, watch all the videos and whatnot from back then, kind of just, like, it's a nostalgic.
Yes.
For me.
No, I understand that. I feel nostalgic too, going back and like looking at my videos and looking at other songs, like other people's songs from that time in my life. That makes me feel like really nostalgic. I've been doing that a lot around the holidays, like in the fall. But yeah, no, I think you're gonna like my next song because it's all about overcoming the hard things in life and just knowing that you can do anything. And I'm really passionate about, you know, expressing positivity within the music industry because I feel like there's a lot of negativity and also like superficial stuff that is like promoted. And so yeah, that means a lot that you are watching again.
Oh yeah, like, I mean, I enjoy the music a lot. I got a bunch of it downloaded to my phone.
Oh, that's awesome. That's really cool. How old are you, Greg?
I just recently turned 19, actually. It was on the 27th.
OMG, happy birthday. That's amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
Are you going to submit a video to be in my next music video?
Unfortunately, I won't be able to. I go out to camp here on Wednesday, so.
You could do it right now or tomorrow.
I probably could, yeah. Probably tomorrow.
See? There we go.
That'd be awesome.
I think it'll be fun. And I think if you like positivity, I can't say too much about it. I don't want to give away the title or anything, but it's all about positivity. So, and do you like Christmas music in Christmas time?
It's interesting enough. Like, I mean, I got a bunch of my own twisted music, I guess you could say. There's a bunch of parody songs that were created around the
Yeah. Yeah. That's true. That's true. You like the more funny songs.
Yeah.
Well, Greg, thank you so much for calling all the way from Canada. And stick around on the stream because I have some more announcements and I'm going to be calling some more people.
Awesome.
Awesome.
I'll sit here and stream. Thanks for the call.
Of course. Thank you. Bye.
Yeah. Bye.
All right, guys. Next person coming up. Let's see. This is interesting. Okay. Calling the next person. Sorry for the long pauses. It's like trying to weed through messages here. Why is it not on speaker?
Hey, Juliet.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. I'm trying to put you on speaker. Let me put it speaker. How about that? Hello?
Hey, I'm right here.
Oh, great. You're on speaker. Tell everyone your name.
I'm Megan.
Megan. And how was your Thanksgiving?
Good.
It was good. And where are you from, Megan?
Georgia.
Nice. I live in Nashville now, which is not that far.
I know I've seen your vlog. I'm super excited.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, at some point we should probably meet.
I know.
So are you excited for the new song? I think you sent in a video, right?
Yeah, I did.
Awesome. That's really cool. Are you doing anything cool for Christmas? Do you want anything for Christmas?
Not really, not this year.
Mm-hmm.
But every year I listen to your song, and I love your Christmas song, and I can't wait for your new one to come out. I'm super excited.
Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, that one's a classic. It makes me kind of cringe now because it's like a little country. It's like just a different style than what I normally do.
Yeah.
Is there anything that you want advice on?
No.
Okay, that's fine too. We can just chat. Oh, guys, some of you are sending me videos already. That's awesome. And Megan, remind me, how old are you?
17.
Nice. That's awesome. Well, thank you so much for, I almost said calling. I said that on the last call. I called you, but thank you for texting and being a great fan.
You're welcome. I've known you for like 3 or 4 years, ever since you started your YouTube channel.
Wow, that's a long time. You're an OG.
Yeah, my mom and dad are like, you talk about this girl every day. I said, I know, I love her, and I love her music.
Oh, that's so sweet. I really love that. It's you guys that keep me going.
And I really wanted to try to meet you, but it's been crazy. But maybe we can, when you have another show next year or something.
Yeah. If you wanted to come
on vacation for a long time.
Yeah. How far are you from Nashville? Do you know?
I'd say
3 hours. That's not that far. I mean, if I might come to Atlanta at some point too, because that's only, it's like 3.5 hours, I think.
Yeah, honestly, my dad would rather take me to Nashville because it's so much traffic in Atlanta. But
yeah,
I think I'd be able to come closer to Nashville, honestly, than Atlanta.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. All right. Well, we'll find a time.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Have a great night, Megan. Keep hanging in the chat. We're gonna have some more announcements and stuff.
Yes, definitely.
All right. Good night. Bye.
Good night. Bye.
Okay. So once again, guys, this is the number. I'm looking through, trying to find people to call, and I would love to do like advice because I think that's kind of like, I think if I talk to somebody who's going through something, a lot of chances are a lot of you are probably going through the same thing. And I'm gonna, like, you guys are all saying really sweet things, but I want to find, let's call this person. Not that you have to have like a really bad experience. You could just want to talk about some issue you're going through.
Call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
Oh, and denied. Guys, don't tell me to call you. Oh, wait, he's calling back. Hello?
Hello.
Hey there.
Hello.
Hey, I just called you. What's up?
Not much. Just living at a fun day. How about you?
Oh, the quality is rough. But yes, I'm also having a good Sunday.
Yep.
Is there anything you want advice about?
Not much. But how are you so far?
I'm great. I'm great. I'm living my best life. I'm home for Thanksgiving, which has been really fun, and gonna be getting back to Nashville on Tuesday morning, writing a lot more songs, putting out a lot more content, and I'm excited. What's your name?
Awesome. My name's Steven.
Steven, it's nice to meet you. Where are you calling from?
Yeah, it's nice to meet you. I'm from San Jose, California.
That is far from me in Jersey right now. Well, thank you so much for calling.
Yeah, of course.
I'll talk to you later.
I want to ask. I also want to ask.
Yeah.
Two things. How's Thanksgiving so far for you?
Thanksgiving was really awesome. I ate a lot of good food and hung out with my family. What about you?
Pretty good. I had 2 Thanksgiving weeks or so.
Oh, that's always good to have like the leftovers the next day.
It's because Wednesday I had my side of the family, and then Thursday I had the girlfriend's side of the family.
Oh, nice. Yeah, you break it up like that. That's cool.
And I just don't want to. I don't know. I just feel like I like food for some reason, and then I just don't want to eat way too much since it's just only 1 plate only, and that's it.
Yeah, I get that. All right.
Yeah.
Well, Steven, thank you so much for calling.
Yeah, of course. It's always awesome to listen to your music whenever I'm working or on the go, or
Aww.
even when I'm bored. And it's pretty awesome to listen to your music, and then in this call right now, and then yeah.
Aw, thank you so much. Have a great night, Steven.
Yep, you too. Thank you.
Bye. This is the number to call, guys. I saw someone ask. Okay, I'm gonna call the next person. Gonna try and make it snappy. All right. Let's see.
Hello?
Hey, is this Gavin?
Yeah.
What's up?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it is.
That's crazy. How are you? Oh my god.
How are you? I saw you said you were going to work in a minute, so I wanted to call you before you leave.
Thank you. Yeah, like 10 minutes from now. I can't believe I logged in and saw that pop up. Wow. My brother's not gonna believe when I tell you I'm talking to you. That's crazy.
Oh. Is there anything?
Yeah, I love your music for that.
Oh, thank you.
What's up?
Is there anything you want to talk about on the stream? Tell people about, or just ask me or anything?
Yeah, are you working on any music right now, or is that you released?
Yeah, so I'm releasing a new song and video that you guys can be in. And you can send me, it has to be within the next day or so, but you can send me a video of yourself holding up the sign that says I can, and it's 20-ish seconds or shorter than that even. And you might be in the video, and it's an inspirational cause song. And then I'm releasing a Christmas song, which would be really cool.
Oh, nice. Okay, that's cool. Thanks for the season. That's awesome.
Who said Muhlenberg represent? Who's from Muhlenberg? Wrath of Math, sorry. So Gavin, where are you calling from?
Las Vegas, Nevada.
Oh, dang, you're from Vegas. That's fun. Do you go gambling all the time?
Yeah, not yet, but I'm planning on that. I turned 21 last year. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can't really before you're 21.
Yeah, I'm 22 now, so.
Well, Gavin, where are you going to work?
It's a banquet serving. Doing a wedding tonight. It's
oh, nice.
There's a lake in my neighborhood. It's so funny.
That's so cool. Well, have an amazing shift working at this wedding.
Yeah.
That should be fun.
You're awesome, by the way, for doing it with your fans. That's really cool.
Oh, of course. Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, it was awesome getting to talk to you.
You too. Have a great night.
You too. I hope you actually feel good.
Thanks. Bye. Aw, he was sweet. Okay, I'm looking at the texts again. Whoa, you guys are going crazy. Okay, let's call this person. They have the same area code as me.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey.
Who is this?
I'm Katie.
Hi, Katie. I'm Juliet.
Nice to talk to you. I've been watching you for a while.
Really?
Yeah, I'm from New Jersey as well.
Yeah, you have the same you have the same area code as where I grew up. That's so cool.
Yeah, I'm probably not too far away.
Oh, yeah. No, exactly. How old are you?
I will be 20 in a couple days, actually.
Oh my God, happy almost birthday. It's exciting.
Thank you.
What yeah. No, I know. It gets funnier each year that I get older. I just turned 26 in September, and it was so weird. I was like, wait, stop. I don't want to get any older.
Yeah, I'm like, how can I be 2 decades old? What happened?
Right? It's so weird. I don't know. Age is a weird thing. Plus it being 2020 and the fact that 20 years ago was the year 2000, I'm sorry, that's just uncomfortable feeling.
Yeah.
So is there anything?
My birthday falls,
oh yeah, go ahead.
What's that?
Go ahead.
Oh, whenever I guess the way my birthday falls, because I was born in 1999. Whatever year it is, that's basically how old I am.
Oh, yeah.
So if it's 2040, I'll be 40.
Yo, that's pretty cool. I like that. I'm a fan. Yeah. Is there anything in your life that you want to talk about that maybe other people are struggling with, and you want to just bring to the surface, things that we don't really talk about that much, maybe?
Yeah, I think,
I know a lot of people go through different things, and I'm very open to, like, I'm down to discuss anything that could probably or hopefully help someone. I'm in college, so it's, it's hard, like, when you move away from your family and all that, and then go to somewhere where, like, you don't know anyone, no one knows you, and, like, try and make new relationships and all that.
It's
so
really hard.
I'm sure other people can, like, kind of understand that.
Yeah.
If they're younger, they can go to a different school or something like that.
Yeah, have a lot of you guys moved away to new places? Like, comment if you're going through that, because I am, like, I just moved to Nashville this year, which was, like, a huge change for me, and my family, like, coming home to visit has been really nice, but it's definitely, like, an adjustment, because when you're used to your comfort zone, and especially with, like, in high school, I remember you have grown up with those people your whole life, and then you move away and you have to start over. And the good part of it is you get to be whoever you want to be. Like, you don't have to be the same person you've been all your life. But the hard thing is that if you do have friends and people and a support group in your family in your life that you love, and then you leave that, it's like you have to rebuild that support system. And so I've definitely been feeling that. And transition of any kind, change of any kind, can be really hard. But I think that, especially because you're going to college for it. Where are you going to school?
I go to Moravian College.
Oh my God. Okay. I went to Muhlenberg, which is right near there.
Oh yeah, it is.
It's right nearby. Yeah. So I lived in like a town near you, I'm guessing, in Jersey. So it was about the same distance. So like, that distance is great because it's only like an hour and a half. And so you can easily get home if you have to on the weekends. And so you don't have to feel like you're, I don't know, a plane ride away or something, which is really, you're really going to like that. Were you home for Thanksgiving?
Yeah, I came home for Thanksgiving. I'm not, like, too far away.
Yeah.
But, like, my
That's good.
sister, I have a twin, and we're really, really close.
Oh.
But she goes to a different college than me. So, it's hard when, like, she's 2 hours away. And there's, like, I can't really see her a lot, even if I do go home.
That is hard. I can't imagine having a twin and then being separated like that. Like, I'm really close with my sister. But she's 8 years younger. She just started college. And even that has been hard. So I can't imagine having a twin.
Yeah. Especially, like, with roommates and stuff like that. Like, my roommate, she goes home, like, every weekend. So I'll just kind of, like, be here by myself. Like, that's what I've literally been doing. I'm just sitting in my dorm room alone, like, doing nothing. There's, like, no one on my floor talks or anything like that. Like, I don't know. People kind of just keep to themselves. So it's kind of, I don't know. It can get lonely if you're somewhere that, no one really knows you.
Yeah. Yeah. Are any of you guys in college? I don't know if I wasn't looking at the chat. But if you guys are, just know that the first, semester or the first transition there, just like for Katie, is like, it can be really challenging because you're literally changing everything about your life and uprooting yourself and going away. But it's the best thing you can do.
Don't know you.
Yes, but it really is, like, I'm proud of you because it's the best thing you can do for yourself, because you're betting on yourself and investing in your education, and, like, learning and growing. And your only job right now really is to just learn about yourself and grow and learn about other people and meet other people. And that's what it's all about. And it trains you for, living in the real world, which is fun.
Yeah, how to deal with people, how to, like, it really teaches you how to, like, find yourself and find what you're interested in.
Yeah.
And if you try new things, like, for anyone that's watching and maybe isn't in college yet, like, try everything. Like, put yourself out there. And this can even be if you're still in high school or younger. Like, you can always try and put yourself out there.
Yeah, Katie, you're giving such good advice. It's true.
Yeah. And I mean, if you want to talk about like judgment or anything like that, like if you're in a new area, and I'm sure like for you being in a new area,
Mm-hmm.
it's hard because humans naturally like want to judge people even if they don't know them.
Yes.
So
Judgment,
I mean,
yeah.
I'm like, if you are like a little different, like that's kind of how I am. I'm kind of different because like I may not look like how everyone else does,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm like visually impaired, so my eyes look different. So it's hard
That's
when
so
like
hard.
people they don't know you, but
Yeah.
they want to like right off the bat. Like my roommate, she told me that when she met me, she was scared of me, and I was like, what?
Mhm.
Like.
But
But it's
honestly,
kinda like-
when you have something that
Yeah.
sets you apart and makes you different and like forces you to relate to other people and be compassionate to other people and to slow down and really like think about what matters in life, like those types of people and those types
Yeah.
of things that happen can be are actually I think are the best because it's like you realize how strong and powerful you really are and those challenges that come into our lives and the people that do feel like the outcast or like they've been bullied or they have had something inhibiting them from being what society calls normal. I actually think that those are like the coolest, best people. And those are the people that I keep close to me in my life and are my best friends. And I think a lot of people can relate to that. Definitely. I've seen a lot of messages from people like you guys that say like, oh, I feel like I'm different or I'm weird or I'm strange because this happened to me. But it's like, actually, that's the thing that makes you who you are. And that is what my new song is all about, just to bring it full circle. I think you're going to really like it. And if you want to be in the video, you can be in the video and send me a clip of yourself just holding up the sign that says I can, and then put something. Maybe I can, not judge others even. Like I don't know. It's it can be really hard. But listen, I want to make sure I get other people in because I could feel like I could talk to you all night. But thank you so much for calling and for trying to give advice to these people. I hope that you guys got something out of this conversation and just hang out in the chat and I'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, I'll be hanging out. I have to work on a paper. So.
Okay. Thanks for calling, girl.
Thanks for calling.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so I want to take a little break because there's a couple of things I wanted to cover, and then I'm going to go back to calling you guys. But while I'm taking this break to discuss some things, I also want you guys to comment questions because I'm going to actually be answering questions right now a little bit in between what I'm talking about. So like I said, send me the video of you holding up a sign, I can, hard things, that's one thing. The Christmas song is coming out December 11th, new Christmas song, in case you're just joining us. And then now I'm going to tell you about the way that you can get free merch. So for those of you who don't know, I released a song last Friday on the 22nd. I don't know, I guess, not this past Friday, the one before. And that song is called Happy Now, and it has a music video attached to it. And the way that you can get free merch is if you go to this link, which I'm going to find for you. And go to either Spotify, Apple Music, whatever platform, it's all on this link. It can even be YouTube, and screenshot that you saved it, particularly on Spotify or Apple Music. When you save a song, it goes added to your library, and you can even save it to a playlist, which would be even better, honestly. So if you just add it to one of your playlists, screenshot it and send it to me at my phone number, or in a DM if you want, if that's easier. Here's the link. Oh wait, that's not the link. That's to lose you to love me. You can do that one too, honestly, but this is happy now. Amazing. So if you go to that link, screenshot Spotify or Apple Music and add it to your library, I will send you free merch. And then, so text me the screenshot and also text me your name and your address. And I promise I'm just going to send you merch. I won't like keep your address. Like, you don't have to worry about that. I know people were getting weird about that before. They're like, I don't want to send you my address, but it's just so I can send you a package of CDs like My Virtual Escape, Battle Cry, Love You Goodbye, posters, wristbands, buttons, things like that. And I think you'll really like the package. I also have been handwriting like Christmas cards in the packages. And so if you go once again, just in case you are wondering how to get free merch, go to that link, save the song Happy Now to your libraries, screenshot it in your library or on your playlist, send it to me to my phone number or to my DM, whatever, and send me your name and address, and you might just get free merch. And then I'm glad you asked that about cameos, because I'm still doing cameos. So another way to get merch without it being free, though, you will have to pay for it, is to go to my Patreon page and donate something monthly, and then I'll send you a merch package as well. And it can even just be like a few dollars. And you can just go to Patreon/Julia Riley. Anything that you donate towards there is going towards the creation of more music and more videos that you guys can be in and be a part of. And then back to Ben's question, this is my Cameo link. And if you guys don't know what Cameo is, it's pretty cool because I record personalized videos to you. And some of the things that I've been seeing have been really, really cool. Like people are like, can you send my best friend a video for his birthday? Or can you send my wife a song for her anniversary? And I've written some stuff personally for people. I've done covers of songs. I've done my own songs on guitar or piano. And I've also just given like little pep talks, which has been really cool. And so, yeah, if any of you guys want that, that's the link for that, is on Cameo. Brittany, I did receive your song. I have not heard of the Opera House of South Carolina. Now I'm going to be doing some questions. So if you have any more questions, do that. And then in a little while, I will go back to doing fan calls. And I was going to say this before, but if I call you, there was one guy that donated in here, which was really sweet. And he said he did math research at Muhlenberg. Super cool. If I call you, you can either, it would be really cool if you either tip me on here or, which I think you just press the money button at the bottom. Or you can go on my socials or go on your socials and screenshot one of my new songs and share the link with your friends, which would be really amazing. Cool. Answering questions. Didn't let you save it. How come? What app are you on? How often do I practice the guitar? Probably I play guitar a couple times a week, like kind of for writing purposes or for performing purposes, which I guess is practicing. I need to get more into like regularly practicing. Corey, you're listening to Happy Now. That's amazing. On Spotify. So on Spotify, for a song, you just press the heart and then it'll add it to your library and you can screenshot it in your library. And if you do that, text me, send me your name and address, and you get some free merch. You might get some free merch. The weather today is atrocious. It's freezing rain. It's really cold. I'm in Jersey for the holiday, going back on Tuesday. I've never had boba. Is that like bubble tea? Oh my God, Ben, that's so sweet. Never mind. Oh, okay, good, you got it. The rings on my fingers are, I'm not engaged. I promise. You would know if I was engaged. That these are all from, this one's from my mom when I was like young. This is one from Italy, and this one's from Michigan. Isaiah, that's so sweet. Well, yeah, PA and NJ are not that far from each other, so it makes sense that it's bad there too. I think Thanksgiving was really good. I've gotten more into cooking and baking, so it's been like a really good year for that. I am Italian. Definitely, you guys, if you haven't yet, I'm just trying to, Project Brain. That's such a cool, that's so sweet. Cool. So one thing I wanted to say, if you are just joining us, because I've noticed a lot of people are like coming in and out, is if you go to this link and you'll see it says like Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, Deezer, whatever, and you click on one of them and you save my new song, Happy Now, which you'll see, to your library and screenshot your library with the song in it and text it to my number, which my number is this. I might just send you a free merch package with CDs from Love You Goodbye, MVE, Battle Cry. And also, I wondered if you guys remember like my old songs, like Christmas Even Though and I Am and Battle Cry, and if you guys would want me to do kind of like throwback posts where I give away some old CDs and merch and stuff from that. Oh, thanks, Randy. Thanks, Brittany. All right, so now for a little bit, I'm gonna go back to calling you guys. Let's do that. I do sign the merch. Hey, is this Maddie?
Yeah.
What's up, girl?
Nothing. I'm actually hyper-diabetic, so I just had to put in the site, and so I like to listen to your music every time. That like I have to do like things like that.
That's so
and,
sweet.
Like, you're one of my favorite artists, and yeah.
That's so nice, Maddie. How old are you?
15.
Oh, and where are you calling from?
Central New York.
Oh, nice. Like what city?
Near like Rochester.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm from Jersey. So Maddie, is there anything that you want like the live audience to know, or any questions that you have for me or anything like that?
How do you get inspiration to write your songs?
Oh, that's a really good question. So I get a lot of inspiration from all of you, which is why my next song is going to be an inspirational anthem that I'm dedicating to all of you guys, because during the darkest times of my life, and this year, I've said it a lot, 2018 was like a hard year for me. But the thing that's kept me going is all of you guys and the inspiration and like seeing messages. I always screenshot whenever I get a DM or a text or an email or something that's really like nice and inspiring, and that there's I'm making a difference. And I feel like, as long as, I've said this before, as long as there's like one person in Kansas that's happier because I put a song out, or feels inspired because I put that song out, like that's enough for me. And that's really where the drive comes from. And then the actual inspiration has come from a lot of things that have gone on in my life this year. A lot of, you guys all know I went through a major breakup, which was really difficult and public. And so I wrote a whole album, Love You Goodbye, about that, and released that in May. And then Happy Now is kind of like the follow-up to that. And then now this next song that I'm releasing, well, after the Christmas song, is just all inspired by you guys.
Cool.
which has been, it's a process. Do you write at all?
I try, but like I've written like half of a song, but then I just like lose inspiration,
Girl, I feel you.
and then it's just like, well,
Yeah.
now what?
Yeah, no, it's hard because it's so personal and it's so deep, and to do something creative that involves so much of your own experiences in life, especially if it's something difficult, it's like you don't want to have to relive that. So
Yeah.
yeah. But if you've been following me since I saw someone
I've been like following you since your first EP came out.
oh my gosh, that's so sweet.
I own all of your albums.
Oh my god.
And all of like your singles and stuff.
Wow, you're an OG fan.
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say that like Hero and I Am and those and all the songs on I Am and like the really inspirational songs, that those are all inspired by you guys, even Battle Cry really. And that the next song I'm releasing is really, it goes back to those types of songs. So if you guys, this is for everybody, if you guys liked Hero, I saw Randy in the chat just said that. And if you liked I Am and Battle Cry, I really think you're going to like this next song. I keep wanting to say the title, but I don't want to let go. I don't want to release the title yet. But yes, yeah, Kimmy, exactly. The move away from my family this year has been super transitional. It is crazy that I Am was almost 3 years ago. And it's just like the thing that is constant in my life and keeps me going is where I might make a small difference. So yeah, but Maddie, thank you so much for calling. I'm so glad you've been a fan for such a long time. And once again, I said,
I
go
play
ahead.
piano and guitar and ukulele.
You do?
And, yeah, so it's easiest for me to write on piano.
Yeah.
And then like transition to like guitar or something.
Yeah,
because then you can just like set up everything and then write it as you go, and then
you gotta keep up with that, because I can just tell you have the passion for it, and that's half the battle. And if you put in the practice
like,
and the hours.
I was in my school's talent show, not last year but the year before, and like probably 150 people auditioned for it, and only like 20 get in.
What?
And there's like 2,000 kids in my school.
Oh, okay, and you performed for that many people?
Yeah. Like, the show was sold out.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Do you have the video?
Yeah.
Can you send it to me?
Yeah.
Okay, text it to me or DM it to me, because I want to see. That sounds amazing. I bet it was awesome.
Do you know who Grace Vanderbilt is?
Yes. I love her.
Yeah, so like you and her are like my two favorite artists, and so it was her song I Don't Know My Name.
That's so sweet. I love that song.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I can't wait to hear it.
I'll send it to you right now once we're done.
Okay. All right. Well, Maddie, have the best night of your life and hang out in the chat. We're gonna call some more people and talk a little bit more.
Okay.
Thank you so much, girl. Have a good night.
Bye, you too.
Bye. Okay, she was freaking adorable. You guys are so cute, and your phone calls give me life. I mean, I'm calling you, so it's my phone calls, but your essence and personality and your compliments and all of that is literally like making me emotional. I saw some questions while I was on the phone with Maddie. So Maddie's my sister's name, by the way. So what you have to do in order to get free merch is go to this link. What? Like literally, I'm so technologically not proficient. Okay, so go to that link, find the song on your streaming platform, whether it's Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, Deezer, whatever. Save the song to your library and screenshot it saved in your library. And then if you send a screenshot of that to my number, which is this, and also tell me your name and address, I will send you a free merch package, which will be really fun. And I've been handwriting some letters to my fans as well for Christmas, which has been really fun. And once again, if you want to just not do any of this stuff and also find out how you can get like a phone call from me, meet and greet, all kinds of stuff, go to that link. And if you just want, I don't know if you guys have heard about Cameo, but if you just want a personalized video of me either singing or talking to you or writing a song for you or covering a song for you, like singing someone else's song to you or to your friend, by the way, you can gift them to other people, go to this link. You can get merch at the link right above, patreon.com/Juliette Riley. If you want a personalized video, it's cameo.com/Juliette Riley. Lots of links, lots of links going on here. And then I don't know if how many of you guys have heard the new Selena Gomez song. I can tell a lot of you really like Selena Gomez and really like popular music that's been coming out, because every time I've done a cover recently, it's done really well. So here's the link to Who's He to Love Me, in case you haven't heard that. Thank you, Everything Blind. That's the link to go to Lose You to Love Me. So these links that go to Happy Now and Lose You to Love Me are also it takes you right to the video, because there are videos for both things. And there's also links right on the same link to Spotify, iTunes, all these things. So if you haven't checked out my cover of the saddest, most amazing, relatable for me, Selena Gomez song, it's right there. And if you want to hear a song called Happy Now about, just overcoming a breakup really, and trying to figure out what makes you happy and taking the high road, even though it's lonely, and how happiness is the best revenge, check out that song. Thanks, Kimmy. Thanks, Sean. You guys are really, really sweet. And Dab, okay. I wanted to ask you, by the way, if you guys have TikToks. Yes, it is a Patreon option. The handwritten letter, I think it's $15. I'm sorry if there's any lag. I have shitty Wi-Fi. Yeah, you guys have TikToks? Because I cannot figure out how to work it. I really want to post more, but it's like I'm watching a lot of them to try and understand what it really is, because it's not just posting a little video like on Twitter or Instagram or a story. It's like there's a lot of like creation and art and skill that goes into it. And so if any of you guys know how to work TikTok, like send me your TikTok stuff and show me how to do it, because I would love a crash course. And if you don't follow me, I'm just under my name on there if you want to check it out. I think it's a young people thing. Like I was talking to my sister who's 18, and I was like, I sent her my latest TikTok, and I was like, what did you think? She's like, it was kind of sad. I was like, what do you mean? She's like, you're way too old to be using the app. Like 14-year-olds use TikTok. She's like, I'm even too old to use TikTok. So I don't know if that's true. I think it's a really cool idea. And I loved Vine and I miss Vine. So if anybody has any opinions about this, you eat grass on Tuesdays. I don't get it. Love you, goodbye, Major Summer. Oh my God. Okay. Oh, I have another announcement. I feel like I always just like dump out everything on these streams about announcements, because I feel like if you're in here, you're probably like my number one fan or one of my number one fans. And it just like I get reminded of all the things that I want to tell you. So Christmas song, I already said December 11th. If you guys haven't, listened to Christmas Even Though, that was my first Christmas song I ever released a couple years ago, a number of years ago now. And it's still on all the platforms and it's on YouTube as well. So that's number one. Then I'm releasing, I almost said the name of it again. Don't want to announce the name yet, but it's the inspirational song that you guys are all going to be in the video for. That'll be after the Christmas song. And then I'm going to be releasing, I don't know how many yet, but remixes of Love You Goodbye, like dance club, EDM kind of upbeat remixes of all those songs. So if you guys love Love You Goodbye, that song is definitely going to be one of the remixes. I'm having like some pretty cool DJs that I've met in LA and Nashville, and one of them is in the UK as well. I'm having them kind of work on these songs and make some bangers for you guys, because like I still feel personally like Love You Goodbye hits home for me and means a lot to me. I'm getting a tattoo, actually. It's not really an announcement, but I'm getting a tattoo of one of the lyrics on my wrist, or a sound wave of the lyric from Love You Goodbye, because it continues to mean so much to me. If you liked Hero, Sasuke, if you liked Hero, then you're going to love my next song because it's really inspirational. Ben, Motel Paradise is also my favorite. Yeah, this would be my first tattoo. So all of you guys that are in here, I want you guys to ask me anything. Ask me a question. I want to have, just a conversation about the hard things in life, things that we sometimes don't talk about, and that's why I wanted to call you guys and kind of get to know you guys and think about just what you're going through and how I can help and how I can make better music that'll inspire more of you, because that's really what I feel like my purpose here is. So yeah, send me your questions, send me anything that's on your mind. 2019 for me has been actually pretty good. Really good compared to 2018. I've had a lot of challenges and ups and downs this year, but I overall feel like this year was very pivotal for me and shaped me and has made me who I am. And moving to Nashville, getting out of a really long relationship, and moving away from my family and really putting my music career first has helped me in so many ways appreciate myself, love myself, respect myself, and put myself first. And like, guys, if you haven't done that yet, definitely put yourself first, or your career, because your career is not going to wake up in the morning and tell you that it doesn't love you anymore. That's the tea. Your Christmas song is on your birthday. Oh, nice. Happy almost birthday. My plans for 2020, I want to release a new song every month. I don't think I might release an album like somewhere in there of compiling the songs that I release, but I want to be consistent at releasing singles. So if you guys have any song that you want me to kind of, idea for anything that you are like, there's no song about this, you haven't done anything about this, like I'm open to that, because I'm going to be releasing a lot more content, a lot more videos, talking like streaming type videos, but also music videos. I have a lot of things I've been filming and working on already that I'm going to release into the new year. That's going to be really, really cool. Also, one of the other things I'm really excited about is I've started working with a bunch of licensing companies to get my songs in TV shows and films and commercials. 2 of my songs were already in Teen Mom recently, on a couple soap operas, in a indie film, and so I'm really, really excited about the future of that. For 2020, I'm gonna be writing a lot more stuff, and hopefully you'll see more of my music on the big screen. Those are my goals for as far as music goes. You'll be doing the John covers. Oh, the chat is freaking out. Sometimes this time of year makes you depressed. Yeah, same. I think I think the holidays in general, as you get older, tend to make people a little bit sad. Like, there's definitely this sense of joy and, nostalgia and familiarity and comfort that comes from the holidays and going home and like snow and Christmas lights and all these happy things. But then underneath that, it's the same thing that happens every year. And nostalgia can also bring up a lot of depression and sadness and, whatever, like what all these emotions, because it's so connected, it's so heavily charged this time of year. So even if you didn't lose someone or like, go through something at this time of year, it still makes you think about that because it's just got such a nostalgic element. Not to mention it's freezing and it makes you want to just stay inside and stay in bed all day. So I know what you mean. New Year's resolutions. So every year, the last week of December, I journal a lot and write down, my goals for the next year. And really, I think my biggest one always, for the most part, is like to have more fun and to be not so hard on myself, because honestly, I think that's a big issue in our culture, is that people are really competitive and really hard on themselves and self-critical. And it's like, why can't we just all agree that we all have special qualities and we all deserve love and joy and a good life? And that includes me, and that includes all of you. Each and every one of you have touched my life in some way and made me feel worthy and special. And I'm learning how to do that for myself. And I want to share how I'm doing that and that journey with all of you, because if I can help anyone else do that, like, that is what I think I was put here to do, through music, but also through talking. Did I ever get jealous of other girls when I was in a relationship? How can you get over it? Jennifer, yeah, this is something I've dealt with kind of my whole life, because I was cheated on when I was in high school by my first boyfriend, and I never really got over that like just stomach drop gut feeling that feels so painful when you find out like someone's cheated on you, or you are betrayed and that lack of trust is broken. So what I've learned from having had many times struggled with this problem and feeling jealous is that if your boyfriend, or I don't know if he's your boyfriend or husband or whatever, but if he is going to do something like that, then you don't want him anyway. And like, you will find out, because we always do. They always do in the end. But worrying about it is only hurting you and also hurting the relationship. So you think that like, oh, if I just worry about it, or if I keep talking about it with him, like he won't cheat, or he won't be interested in other girls. But actually the truth is, the more you talk about it, the more that's kind of, there's no excuse for cheating. I'm like, it's not going to make him not cheat if he's a cheater. But I definitely think it'll just make you happier and your relationship stronger if you can try and avoid, those types of conversations and focus more on yourself and your relationship, and not give other people that much power, because the only people that matter in a relationship, if it's a two-sided healthy one, is like the two of you. Signed guitar picks are part of the free merch if you want them to be. Christmas of Hilary Duff Christmas song. Wonderful Christmas time. I love Hilary Duff. And the new Lizzie McGuire, I'm super excited for that. I'm going back for questions. The goal for 2020, I already talked about that. The sad thing is you don't have real friends to spend Christmas with. Do you have family to spend Christmas with? Thanks, Ben. Sabram, I know. You have no upstairs heat. That is not good. Have I or anyone close to me struggled with suicide, and how have you handled it? So I've never personally struggled with suicide. I feel very lucky to not have to deal with those types of thoughts. I've definitely struggled with depression and anxiety to an extent, but I can definitely see where those feelings and thoughts can escalate into a sense of like, I just don't want to be here anymore. And it's terrifying, but like life, I definitely am really interested in this organization called To Write Love on Your Arms, which I learned about in high school when I had a really close friend dealing with suicide. And I've had people throughout my life dealing with suicide. And her, whole basically reasoning for not going through with it was the message of To Write Love on Her Arms, which is like your journey isn't over and you have to stick it out to see what happens on your journey. Your story isn't over yet. And to end your story just because of a temporary feeling, you could think about all you could be missing out on in the future, because nothing is permanent. Everything changes, good and bad. And I feel like genuinely it's so rare and special that any of us even got the chance to like exist on this earth right now because just of all the factors and all the things that had to come together in the universe for you to be here. And the fact that, I believe in God. So like for me, it's God, but whatever you think, like if it's the universe, if it's whatever, it's like all the science, all the things that had to happen in order for you to be here. And practicing gratitude for that, even just that. It's like, there's a reason, there's a higher power, there's a message, I believe, because too many things have happened coincidentally in my life to not believe. And I'm like, if nothing else, even though it gets hard sometimes, like I'm curious for what's going to happen in the future. So anyway, that was a long rant, but hopefully that helps someone. Scrolling down. Ceiling fans. When are you talking about ceiling fans? Oh, because the chat's called like calling fans. Yeah, sure, Anthony. What is Dollhouse Murder? Who's the Star Wars girl? I don't watch Star Wars. Oh, you wanted me to release the music video on iTunes? I've never done that. Yeah, Kimmy, it's called To Write Love on Her Arms. And they do a big event in Nashville every year. This year, Lizzo and Chelsea Cutler and a bunch of other people performed at it, and it's really cool. Ben, I'm also glad that you are here. Advice on asking your crush to the winter dance this week? I miss those days. So I don't know what your first name is because it just says LPS lover, but I think you've got to go for it. I think you have to do it. And I think there's definitely a polite way of doing it. Having a crush is so scary because you're like, do they feel the same way? And how do I go about this? And honestly, as somebody who has had, some new crushes, I think it's important to just remember to not play games about your feelings, and you don't want to be with somebody else that plays games. So like if they are literally just gonna, if you sending the wrong emoji or the wrong word or the wrong text, even like, waiting, not waiting long enough to respond to something, and that's going to set them off or turn them off. Like that's not the type of person you want. And so you just got to be honest about your feelings, and then know that if that person doesn't want to go with you or doesn't feel the same way, it's not your loss, it's their loss. You just have to have that attitude about it, like it wasn't meant to be, you know? But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't still put yourself out there and be vulnerable. And if you have someone that you want to go with or date or be with or anything, I say go for it and let me know how it goes. Am I signed to a label or am I independent? I am independent. I work with a couple different companies in Nashville, publishing companies and licensing companies for TV and film stuff, music, but I don't have a label. And there are so many different layers of the music industry. So if you have more questions, I think it would bore probably all of you in here to hear about it. But like, I wish somebody had told me. So if you're all trying to get going in the music industry, if any of you are, either text me or message me or something, and if you have any questions, because I feel very strongly about educating young people who want to get into this profession. And there's so many things I wish I knew that I had to figure out like the really long way, the really hard way, because nobody in my life had ever done this before. And how was I supposed to know? So it's hard. Apparently you fall in love 3 times in your life. I know, I have heard that. It's interesting. Honesty is one of the main parts of a relationship. Yeah, it is. You guys have any more questions? Any advice on someone who's struggling with YouTube? God, man. I mean, you all, I think, are aware that like YouTube is in general a frustrating platform for creators because, and here I am on it, but the ad revenue and being picked up in the search engines and, you know, being put on the recommended bar and just getting in the algorithm. Everyone talks about the algorithm, but nobody really knows what that is, to be honest. Nobody. Even people that work at YouTube. Like, it's changing all the time. And I just think, you know, it's hard. But my best advice would be to put out the content that makes you feel happy, that you would still put out even if you had no one watching. Because at the end of the day, if you're just like frustrated and chasing the trends and making things you don't even like just to get views, you're going to be unhappy regardless in the end. So I would, you know, watch the trends, keep things in mind as you're going and try out different things, but also do things that make you happy and that you respond to. And if that's YouTube, if you don't feel like making a video on a certain day, don't. Like, I personally don't think that YouTube should be, or anything should be, an all-consuming, like, I have to do this all the time. And you see major YouTubers that get really depressed or quit or have major breakups because it became too all-consuming for them. So my advice to you would be to do everything in moderation and to make things that you really enjoy. Australia, damn, you're so far away. YouTube is hard, yeah. Jennifer, yes, you can. No, Thomas, he never cheated on me. It was my boyfriend from high school that cheated on me. Do I ever use Storyfire? I used to. I think it's really cool what Jesse's doing. I always have thought it's a great idea. And I really hope it does well. I just, for me as a platform in music, I haven't really been doing as much video creation. So, I don't know. Do you guys think I should? All right. Snow, that sounds great. I'll love to check her out. How often do I text my family when I'm away? Like, constantly. At least my mom and my sister are big texters. My dad does like calling a lot. And honestly, that's what's made me feel like I'm not that far away, is just being able to get on the phone and talk to my friends and family whenever. Do online relationships really work out? You have a strong connection with this guy online. It almost feels like fate. Our souls are so similar. People keep doubting it. It hurts a lot. No, I think online relationships can work out. I've met a lot of great people online, including my last boyfriend. So I feel like, are you talking about like online, like just online relationships? I think that can work too. I mean, I think as long as you're like committed, but I think eventually you're going to probably have to meet in person. I don't know. I love seafood. Yeah, we are already friends. Do more live streams. Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, so should I call more people? I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of on a roll with this advice thing. Do you guys have any other questions? You can literally ask me anything. We can talk about any subject. Yes, I am. What would you have to say? You've been in a 2-year relationship. Any advice? I would say keep going strong. I don't know. Are you having issues with it currently? I sadly am not still friends with Jesse. We were friends, but I think it was too hard to maintain that. So now we literally don't speak. I don't wish him any harm, and I doubt that he does for me. Actually, I'm really glad that he seems really happy. And if you want to know, more about all these things, you can listen to my last album and my most recent song. Advice on how to train the brain to stop overthinking? Girl, I would love some advice about that because I definitely overthink. I am constantly overthinking everything. It's a curse. But I've been getting really into meditation, which forces you to live in the present moment and doesn't allow you really, like, you have to be centered and grounded in the moment. And so every time your brain goes back to the past or ahead to the future, you have to come back to this moment and just breathing and be still with your breath. And I would go on this app called Inscape, which has a lot of guided free meditations. And that's really how I've been handling overthinking. I have heard of the chakras. Yeah, I definitely. Am I open to love, or do you feel like you need more time to heal? I'm definitely open. I definitely am, playing the field. But it takes time. Everything takes time. When you put it on the universe, like, this is what I want, and we don't get instant gratification, it can feel like, what is happening to me right now? But honestly, I'm in a really good place in my life now with my career and my family and friends, and I'm content. So I don't need a relationship right now. Advice on coming out to family. Interesting. First of all, I'm proud of you for asking that question, because that means you're starting to think about it. And to me, that's such a personal thing. I mean, I don't have experience with that personally, but I have a lot of friends who have come out to me or to their families and friends. And it's such a personal thing. You have to do it in your own time. No one can tell you when you're ready. No one can tell you how to do it or when to do it. And I would say, I don't know if you believe in like a higher power, but reflect on your own highest self and your highest good and think about, I don't know, just be still with yourself and think about how much you love yourself and are grateful for yourself. And then listen to know if you feel like in your gut and your soul it's the right time to come out. And if that's the case, there's nothing you can say or do or way that you can come out that will push someone away, because you're being your most authentic self. And if they can't accept that, that's on them. And you just got to know that. I don't really know Sophia is Sophia Camera. Yeah, I do like her, actually. I do mindfulness meditation. How are the shows going? Really good. I'm going to be doing another one in Nashville in January. If you guys want to come to that, I don't have a set date yet. I do like little gigs almost every week now in Nashville, with just like my guitar, but I would love to do bigger shows that you guys can come to with like full band and full just production and all that. So definitely doing that in January. Oh yeah, if you guys want to revisit my number, definitely send me a screenshot of this link of you going to Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, whatever your platform is, and saving the song to your library and screenshotting that. And if you do that and send me your name and address, I will send you free merch. Have I visited Pittsburgh? I think I have, but it's been a while. I don't know why you can't see the number. It's 615-777-9236. You might be in the South soon. When? Do you think we can do another music video in the future? Yeah, I'm going to start including my fans in all these like inspirational music video campaigns. And as I was saying before, I'm going to be releasing a song and a video a month in the new year, 2020, which will be awesome. I was raised Catholic, but and I do believe in God and Jesus, but I'm also really spiritual. So I believe in some aspects of Buddhism and Judaism and Christianity, and like things that don't fall under a religion. I believe in reincarnation. I have a lot of differing opinions, but this is kind of random. Advice on singing, like what kind of things do you want to know? Since you have graduated, you feel like you've lost all your friends? Well, definitely in transitions, you shouldn't be afraid to lose some people in your life in a new transition, because change is the only thing that is constant in life. And if you're evolving past a certain group of people or a certain person in your life, it wasn't meant to be. And now you're meant to find new people. That's how I feel. Yes, 12 songs in 2020. Do I ever feel that I'll move away from Nashville if you progress more with your music? I'm definitely not like married to being in Nashville. I love it there. I love the fact that it's so centered around music, and I feel so inspired there. So for now, it's great. But I could see myself also in LA or in New York again. Kind of wherever. What is my advice if your friends have evolved from you? Ooh. I would say just know, well, how do you know that you're not the one evolving from them? I think that it kind of like you mean if they're going away to school or something? Again, change is inevitable. And if you have, if you're grateful for the other people or the other things that you have in your life, or you don't even know what's around the corner, someone else is going to come into your life. If your one friend or multiple friends have moved away or you're not friends with them anymore and they're changing, inevitably you're going to find other people that are more right for you at this given moment. You're moving to Florida. That's so scary. That is scary. Any advice for someone who's going on their own? Well, I just did it. And I would say don't be afraid to get involved and meet a ton of people and go out and network. And I'm not a very outgoing person, to be honest. Like, I'm really not. So it was hard for me to, when I moved, like force myself every night to go out and meet like 5 new people. But I did that for 6 months and I still am kind of doing that. But for 6 months, I would say, okay, I can't go home until I've met 5 new people. And they were all, for the most part, in the industry I'm trying to be in. So it's like, just naturally by meeting some people, more people, you're gonna connect. And one of them has got to be like a good friend. You sing a lot. Oh, of course, Ben. Thank you. Sorry, I'm going back up. You sing a lot and you want to start a group with your friends where we meet up and hang out and sing. That sounds really fun. Do you have anything like that at school that you could like tack on to? Troll, then they don't deserve you. How do you deal with people who bash your faith? There's a quote about this, but basically it's like, if you are really firm in there's nothing more attractive than someone being really confident and so assured in their own faith that they don't feel the need to defend it or, discuss it all the time. Like if you believe something, you don't need to convince everyone else that you believe it. You just believe it. So if you have a faith or a religion, that's something no one can take away from you. And just knowing that will make you stronger when people try and take you down. How do you approach feeling left out of relationship? Seems like every other week my friends have a relationship or posting about it. Girl or boy, I don't know if you're a girl or boy. I feel you because I'm at the age where just wait till they all start getting engaged. But the thing is that, like I've been saying kind of this whole stream, is that change is inevitable and people and places and things are going to come and go in your life. And the more you know yourself and are confident in yourself and are just grinding and doing your own thing, the more likely I think it is for the right person to come into your life. Because if you're out there like, everyone has a relationship, I just want a relationship, why don't I have a relationship? You're going to attract the people that feel the same way and are really needy and, hurt and insecure. And you don't want to necessarily attract those people. You want to find someone who brings out the best part of you. So that's my advice. How do I deal with the betrayal of close friends? I don't know that I've ever really been betrayed by a close friend. How do you mean? We have a choir class. That's awesome. Would I ever re-release my album as acoustic version or put out a live album? That's a good point. I might do, an acoustic album of kind of like all of my past songs. That would be kind of cool. Not all of them, but kind of good ones. And I don't know if you guys heard this before, or Daniel, if you heard this before, but I'm going to be doing a couple of remixes of songs from the past. Definitely a couple from Love You Goodbye, and maybe I'll add a couple more, but like DJ kind of dance remix style, which will be really fun. Troll, I'm so happy that I could help you. If you want to DM me or text me, we can talk more. Did I socialize a lot in high school? Not really. I was in theater, so that was my like friend group, but I was not popular. My sister, on the other hand, this is her. It's her room. She was the prom queen. That's her sash. She socialized a lot. How can you stop thinking about about your past relationship if you're still seeing him around your school? That's really hard. I remember that from high school. I think that if the thought comes in your head, if you're always thinking about it, allow that to happen because clearly it's there for a reason. And just kind of, if you can observe your thoughts and just know, like, okay, there he is. Okay, I'm thinking about him again. I'm thinking about it again. Like, this is constantly in my mind. And you can just become more aware of it and then slowly start to like shift your mindset and your thoughts and your patterns in your life to other things, productive things, especially if you don't want that person in your life anymore. I think eventually it just won't matter to you. And also, school isn't forever. If it's, high school or whatever, you only have a couple more years to go. I know it sounds like a lot, and it kind of is, but like just knowing that seeing him all the time is temporary. And high school, it can feel like it's forever, but I promise you it's not. Thanks, Joseph. Advice on how to be more confident. Honestly, girl, I struggle with this too. I think confidence comes from, God, I've really been struggling with this too, but confidence comes from a belief that you are worthy and important and valued. And it doesn't have to be like, damn, like I love how I look. Like it doesn't have to be that if you're not like that type of person or that idea seems unrealistic for you. It can just be, first of all, meditating has helped me a lot, but meditating and writing out, I write a lot. So journaling and writing things that you are grateful for and that you love about yourself and that, or even things that you don't like, just writing a lot, writing everything down and really getting a perspective on how your thought patterns are and how negatively you're talking to yourself. Because let me tell you, we are so mean to ourselves. And if you can just press pause and like listen to the loop and take inventory of the loop in your mind of the negativity and the mean words that we say to ourselves, and just imagine if a close friend of yours or a relative or someone that we loved was saying those things to us. Like, can you imagine? And just knowing and switching it so that you talk to yourself the way you would talk to like a really close friend. So even if you're saying like, oh, I'm so mad that this happened, or I'm so upset with myself, I did this again. It's like, what would your best friend say? They'd be like, it's okay. Everyone makes mistakes. You're human. You're going to get through this. Like those types of there's a book called Self-Compassion that has really helped me. Maybe it'll help you too. Your girlfriend says you have a good voice. Going back up. Part of a pizza fund. Thank you. I do mods, but I don't know if I need mods. How do I make you a mod? Your girlfriend says you have a good voice. Do you have any advice on how you can improve your singing? Yeah, there's a lot of really good exercises that you can do. I actually have a course on Udemy, Udemy. If you search my name on there, there's like a lot of just exercises and techniques that you can follow in order to become a better singer. But I would also recommend going in person to lessons, with somebody who can really train your voice. And really, like anything else, it's about practice. Oh, a live stream concert would be really fun. Yeah, I'll do that. What's my way of coping with difficulties in life? That's a broad question. Well, when I'm having a bad day, or I really am going through a tough time, I try and think about like just the present moment and what is going to make me happy in this moment, and then the next moment, and the next moment. Just do the next right thing that feels good, and the next right thing, and the next right thing. It's one little thing. Okay. All right, guys. I think I'm going to have to... You want to start making music? Oh, guys, pizza sounds so good right now. Do I see myself drastically changing as a person now that I'm on my own? Yeah, 100%. Living by yourself, moving away, going through a really big transitional year in a lot of ways changes you. But for me, I feel like I'm getting better at knowing myself and believing in myself, which is huge. So I'm happy about that. Hold on one second. Okay. Oh, I see. Add moderator. Cool. I am really Italian. I'm half Sicilian. Yeah, maybe another night I'll do some live stream concert. My favorite food is crab cake, but I also love pizza. Okay. Anyways, really quick rundown of all of the things that I've talked about in this video if you haven't been watching. Here's the song that I want you guys to go listen to if you haven't yet. It's about how happiness is the best revenge, and sometimes you have to take the high road by yourself. And if any of you guys are dealing with relationship problems, that's definitely a song that you're going to want to check out. And if you go to, oh, thank you, Thunderstruck. And if you go to any of the platforms like iTunes, Apple Music, Spotify, Deezer, whatever, and you save the song to your library or to a playlist and screenshot it in a playlist in your library and send it to my number, 615-777-9236, sorry. Then I will send you some merch. And then if you guys also are fans of Selena Gomez or want to hear my latest cover that I'm pretty proud of, you can check out that on the link right there. And if you guys want me to sing you a song right to you, the person who is talking about living room concerts, yeah, you can be a mod too, Joel. Living room concerts, if you guys want a video personally of me either talking to you, giving you more advice, singing to you, you can go right there. And if you want more merchandise, other things like meeting me in person, getting signed photos, signed handwritten lyrics, anything like that, that's the link for that. Just gonna send all your links. Mod parties. I do speak a little bit of Italian. Yeah, it would actually be really helpful for you guys to get rid of, if you guys can be moderators and get rid of any just like inappropriate comments. That would be really helpful. Okay, everybody wants to be moderators. I don't speak Spanish at all. I don't think we need any more moderators now. I think we're good on that. But if you guys have any more questions, I really do want you guys just to be in my music video. That's the other thing. Oh, I have a list of all the things I wanted to cover today. I hope I got everything. Let me look. I feel like I'm a teacher in school. I'm like, guys, this is what we had to cover. Hey, Scott, what's up? Send me a screenshot of Happy Now to my phone number. Send me your name and address, and I will send you merch. You have 1 day. Oh, this is the other thing. You have 1 day to send in another video to my email, beyourOwnHeroCampaign@gmail.com. Send me a video, a short video, it can be 10 seconds, 20 seconds, holding up a sign that says I can, and then ... Oh, I totally forgot one more thing that I wanted to share with you guys. It's important. Well, while I'm pulling it up, there's a Christmas song coming out on December 11th. Lots of announcements in the works. The song that you guys are going to be a part of the music video for is coming out in about a month. I'm going to make a post about this as well, but copy link. Okay. But it would really, really, really mean the world to me if all of you, there's 65 of you, 67 of you in here, really, really mean a lot to me. And I know you guys all have Facebook. Kimmy, yours was fine. If you go to this link, I forgot to say this before, guys, go to that link, please, 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 and follow the playlist, because it's all of my songs on Spotify, and the more followers and times that those songs are streamed, the more I have a chance to get on some really major playlists and get even more exposure and have a relationship with Spotify. And they've been asking me to do this. So please go to that link. Please follow the playlist, listen to it, stream it, like just keep it on repeat in the background. If you already listen to my music anyway, that's great. But if you go to that link and press follow, that would be like amazing. You can also screenshot me that and potentially get free merch. And make sure you save all of those songs that you like in the list to just like them on Spotify, and they'll be added to your library. Oh, please do that. That would mean so much to me. That would mean a lot. Okay, Christmas song, December 11th. Free merch if you show me that you have Happy Now, Lose You to Love Me, maybe the internet too, saved to your libraries. Thank you, Scott. Thank you, Matt. Yeah, Ben, I got yours. Thanks, Jennifer. I would love to get a dog, yeah. Okay. If there's any more final questions, I would say, ask me now. I'm about to get off and make a couple of Instagram stories saying what I just said to you. Oh, thanks, Brittany. Do any of you guys have Spotify? Oh, thanks, Just Do It. Thanks, Scott. You're so sweet. This has been a really good one. Okay, I'm gonna go get some popcorn, watch a little movie, take some personal time, and that's what you should all be doing as well. Doing the next right thing that makes you happy today and believing in yourself. And yeah, if you guys have Spotify, please, 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 it would mean a lot to me. I should have said this a lot sooner. Go to that playlist, follow the playlist. Even if you don't have Spotify, you can still follow the playlist. Click on it, follow, and just believe in yourself, keep the music alive. Send me a screenshot of you saving Happy Now to your playlists, to your libraries. Text me, and I will follow you, and I will send you free merch. So lots to be excited about. Christmas song, December 11th. Cameo. I can send you videos if you go on my Cameo. Just search my name. I love you guys.